Hi, my name's Lex, and I'm an artist, and I'm showing you this process I did to come up with Bettina Cat. I started this about 15 years ago and attached it to a ceramic tile. As you can see, the back is the tile. And what I did was I came up with different outfits. You can see the hair is similar, but I started to really design it to be more exact. You can see the cat is the pocketbook now. She wears sunglasses all the time. So she in the left has no sunglasses, but she always wears sunglasses when she goes out. And a similar outfit, the beret is a big deal for her. And the coloring book shows the process of that. So you can see here that fur, like a cat fur on her face, and her outfit is similar to what she would wear now, but even like the paws are more like a cat paw, and I've simplified her now. And you can see in the picture. And the coloring book, it was my first time making a coloring book, and it's all about her. But you can even see where I've come up with the different ideas. And like even the back, she's with her dog Max, which he was my dog. And I'm going through the book and showing you like different ideas I had with coming up with, there's Max again, the line drawings, and here he is, and the details that I had to do to start the coloring book. You have different processes, and I'll go through that in this series. So the series is, you can see her hat. I always come up with like funky hats for her, and there's a coloring page to always include her little boots, and the pocketbook, which is the cat pocketbook, which is pretty iconic for her. It was an interesting process. I did it through Amazon. Now here's my notebook, and in my notebook you could see how I come up with the sketches. The sketches are sometimes very, very rough, but that's how it's pretty ripped up and messed up page. But I keep everything because then I understand my process and how I think about everything. So that's what I'm going to show you, is how I think, and I'll sketch in front of you in the next coming episodes or shows. And like for instance, here's her hats, and I try to get away from anything that's traditional because she wouldn't wear anything traditional. She's very funky, she has a wild sense of humor and style. And here's the beret. When I started coming up with the idea of her hair like flipping, I did do that in the original, but I really worked on keeping it like very graphic spin on the hair, and it's pretty much always the same. So it's the two colors, the orange and yellow, and then the cat ears showing through too. So it's simplifying her and the different details, and I come up with the ideas. So it's all like completely sketching, constantly thinking of ways of making her interesting but keeping similar. Now you can see with the Frida Kahlo cat, it doesn't look like a cat, it looks like more like Frida and a person. So I've gone to making her really more like a cat, and I had to redo each drawing to make it look like her. So look at this original sketch, looks nothing like the cat that I came up with. So I came up with the ideas first, and then I drew them, and then the notebook has the print off of my original drawing, so I had to redo the faces. But I really like it that she stylized her paws are more like simplified, and it just makes I think for a better coloring book, it's more consistent, and it looks like her as a cat and not a person. See, look at the face, it's like more cat-like. So in the original drawings, I had it, like I mentioned, go back and redo her face because I really got to know her. And when I was doing the coloring book originally, I just never put it together that I wanted a more flat, like stylized cat. So it's similar, but the cat face I think is softer with the way I do it now. So I prefer it, and I like the simplisticness of it as well. As you can see here too, she's not wearing sunglasses. She always wears sunglasses, so it looks kind of cat-like, but the eyes are, well, you'd never see her eyes because I never show her eyes. So I'm just trying to figure out where it is, but I'll show it another time. And I I don't think the eyes are important. I think her sunglasses give her the mystique that I want her to have. So in the upcoming shows, I will show you how I'm going to do the next coloring book, which will include Bloomtail is where she lives, and all the characters that live there as well. So you can see she doesn't even look like herself. So it's coming up with the idea of making it stylized, and you can even see the face. I had to go back. That's why I kept the notebook, because I like the ideas and they're all in the actual coloring book, but the face is all the same, so no showing her eyes. I like lyrical being that she's having fun and lots of different things repeated, like the teddy bears. You can see she's wearing like a funky outfit and lots of little animals, and I like the little candy one here. But again, her face doesn't look like her in the left side, and I prefer her to always, like as I mentioned, to look like the stylized part of the drawing on the right side. So yeah, that's the same one I already showed you. Yeah, and that again, that face. So, and I'll go back and show you. You can see I make notes to start with a sketch there, and the idea was there, but doing her stylized the way I do her now wasn't there at that time. So I like all the iterations of where she began. Now that looks like nothing like her either. So it's been fun and a journey to try to understand her. So you figure I started making this idea 15 years ago, but only started on this coloring book about a year ago, and then to do all the drawings and then get to where I actually printed. That's a coloring book that is sold on Amazon, the Bettina Cat Coloring Book. It's got 45 pages plus extras inside of it, and I'll link the coloring book inside my notes, show notes. And you can see, oh, there's my dog Max. So Max is now Bettina's cat. I lost Max like 2 years ago, and it's like been one of the hardest things to get over is somebody that, a little guy that you're so attached to. So he shows up now, and you'll see him, and I'll put a little end. I'll show you a little video of him at the beach, his favorite place to go. So that was fun for me to have Max. As you can see, he's her dog now.